here is the set fully built. It came with two penguins. It came with two penguins and has a little on-off switch. It has an on-off switch, and I believe that its batteries were full. It's been a while since I actually started the other filming due to something screwing up in my camera, and I had to fix that. So, it's made by DY Toy. You might just be able to see that right there. Yeah, you can see DY Toy made in China. Whatever, it might not show up right on YouTube, but here it is. It says Playful Penguin right there, and also it's Playful Penguin up there. Let's see it in action. See, its batteries are there, but you know, when you get toys from Goodwill, you never expect their batteries to be the best. I might oil up their wheels a little bit. As you can see, they're kind of stuck. Oh, and it's actually focusing, I don't know why. And it's slow, but that's okay. Yeah, and they're just completely stuck now. They're moving a little bit. I might speed this up. Yeah, well, yeah, they're moving up. Yep, you can kind of see it. I can see it. Maybe you can't see it on the video, but they're moving. Meh. Yeah, I'll oil them up a little bit. I'm shaking the table. I love the and you can see there's 4 penguins there, even though they think it's supposed to come with only 2 anyway, because on the box it only shows 2. Yeah, these penguins need some oiling. Oh well, that's okay. Yeah. So cut here. Here's the blender, and here's some toy cars. You can only imagine what happens next, right? Well, let's see. Oop. Yeah, I'm not an expert on this. Let's just put them in there. And turn it on. Okay, now it's done. Let's do the slam shot. There's all this powdery stuff, but if I blended it longer, I probably would have gotten better, but I like Leo, which I don't really watch anymore, who I got this idea from. I feel like if I left it in there longer, it might have exploded the blender, so I was scared, so I just unplugged the blender. I didn't even reach out over to turn it off, I just unplugged it, because I didn't want to get too close to it. But there's all this stuff. It's pretty... there's bigger pieces. There's bigger pieces of these cars, but there's 8 cars in all to this. Great way to conserve space. In fact... let's put that back in their box and stuff. I'm just kidding. That would take way too much precision. But there's also like the axles, which are made of metal, not plastic. Those are what scared me. because I did hear some metallic sounds. I'm not sure if in the slow motion you'll hear it on my cheap camera. Got that for 20 bucks. And yeah, so on to the other stuff. So I'm just going to show you this bag quickly, not in depth, and I need to back this up. And the camera doesn't support well. I'm just going to show you this quickly. In the future, I may show it in more in-depth. I think there's a Minnie Mouse in there somewhere, because I can see that. But there's other stuff in here, like there's a Winnie the Pooh thing, and there's this pink thing, and I got it for $4.99. Just gonna show you that quickly. In the future I may open it, but I don't feel like opening it right now. Here's this Minnie that's devoid of a year date. That's pretty big. I think it's the biggest one I have right now. It has Disney. She has Disney on her, and this is the pink version. And I caught her for $6.99 at a Goodwill, which I will not mention. And it does have one of these tags still on it. It wasn't removed yet. And it is seemingly licensed to Disney. It could be fake licensing. Yeah, they changed Playhouse Disney to Disney Junior, as I forgot until I just looked at that. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, isn't that show over? I can't remember, probably is. Ages 2 and up. This one is pretty big. And, next thing. Yeah, I wish I had my bigger Mickey, which I don't actually have with me. It's back at my other house. So, back to other stuff. Here's this Thomas whistle. Yes, it's a whistle. I think Leo has a few of these. Yeah, I know. I don't really watch him anymore, but I base on his older stuff because he does too many videos now on stuff I don't care about. I'm not sure if you can see, maybe if I can get this to the right position, you can kind of see that this Thomas is from 2009. If I can just get it to focus a little bit. This camera does not focus very well. I'm sorry. Well, just take my word, it says 2009. I can't get this to focus. Probably because it's just printed. It's not like, it's not X-graved, if that's what you call it. I think it's called that, X-graved. But like, yeah, it says Ghislaine on it. So I guess it was like when Ghislaine still owned Thomas & Friends before Entertainment and then Lionsgate took over. It has, I think that, well, no, wait. This could be a knockoff because that looks like a CGI face. I could be wrong, but that kind of looks like a CGI face. And Lionsgate took over before the series went CGI. He's missing his buffer right there, but that makes sense. And I can blow into it and sound like this. Yeah. His cab is hollow. And his wheels don't move, they're locked. And he doesn't have a white right there. Next item. I got this on my second video store gauntlet trip. I'm not sure if I showed you that video store. I don't think I found that. I think I lost that footage. Oh well, it's like Ellie Beast calls it lost footage. It's like, no it's not. If it's lost, then how are we seeing it right here? I guess just unused footage. Anyway, here it is on the back, and I just chose the Creeper. It was like, there was a video store, a video rental store, but it was also like a comic book store, and there were like gifts and cool stuff and merchandise, and this will not be opened because it just looks so cool in this box. There's a TNT block, and there's that. Here's this revolver thing. It would have been like a pepper box one. Yeah, it doesn't spin, but if I pull this back, it kind of loads it. And I think this is from Busby Toys. And yeah, if you understand their logo, you know that this is their logo. You don't have to read it. You can sort of see it. Well, you can see it right there. I should have looked at this more, but it's from Target, according to it. And there is no year date. Oh, yes, there is. There is a year date, which I doubt you'll ever see, because I can barely see it, and this camera sucks for focusing, as I'll say too many times, as I repeat in my life. But if I just bring it into the light... Yeah, you can see it right there. I can see it on the camera anyway. 2005 Busby. But, like, I paid, yeah, $3, and this... Look and you put like 6 Nerf or Buzzbee. Yeah, I don't care about saying brand names to YouTube. I don't care. It's like, well, you're getting paid to say that and blah, blah, blah. It's like, and then I have to blur it because I'm not getting paid, so I'm going to do more work to blur it. I'm not that kind of guy. Next item. Here's this Thomas plush, which looks wonky, but I like it. I like it. The wheels are not detailed. That doesn't bother me, really, because the toys are worse than this these days. Like, the 3 axles for the big tender engines, like Gordon, and then there's like one up there that's just black. They're downgrading. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's squished. He's kind of squished, and he has a cute face. I think that's his old one, actually. I think it used to have a tag right there, but the tag's gone. And, of course, he's number 1, and has quite a bit of detail, besides the fact that he's missing the, what do you call it? Yeah, the running board, the white on it. He has no couplings showing on the front and the back. But, like, there's still buffer painting, which I hate how they don't paint the buffers anymore. I was hoping for stuff like they paint the buffers on the wooden, but instead they stop painting them on the take-alongs and Trackmasters. Next item. Here's this mini, which I got at Goodwill. I go to many different Goodwills, and yeah. From Disneyland. Oh yeah, just from Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So these were from the parks. I got it for $1.99, because call that $2. Who cares? And does it have a year on it? Does it have a year on it? It would be on this tag, and it does not have a year on it. It's sort of, I don't know what you describe it, but it's sort of like that old classic feel. I don't know if, is that called crochet, but it's like sort of crochet looking, that's what I think. But it's like thin, it's like woven, it's like thin. And yeah, this isn't like the classic one. But let's move on to the next item. Yeah, I say that a lot, don't I? Here's this Toy Thomas, which, even though it says that right there, don't believe it. Wait, maybe? No, yeah, I did pay $2.99. I was thinking of something else. It's a toy. It rolls. It rolls. It has moving wheels. See, like, look, they move. Although, even though it has sort of, what do we call these? The connecting rods. I haven't watched the show in a while. I'm not really into it as much as I used to be. They aren't painted, and they don't move. Like, look, they don't move. They're just still. He has painted buffers. Good. But he also has another feature, which I'll show you. He's also a book. It's from 1994, if the light will allow you to see that. If I can, there is so much. There's like a bright light, you can kind of see it. Point it. I kind of need to zoom in when I want to see these. Okay, I can see it. Maybe you can't, but I can see it says 1994 right there. I haven't read the book, but I can't imagine it's bad. I'll just show you kind of the pages quickly through. I won't read them all. I'll just show you the pictures. Look there. I haven't read this because I haven't felt like it yet. I have other stuff I more care about than this anymore. I just thought this was a pretty cool idea. It's a book and a toy in one. The cab is not detailed, or whatever you call it. It's black, but I mean, it's not hollow. That's not surprising, because like you would see the book inside, although you see it inside on this. Next item. Here's this Mickey Mouse bobblehead, which, yeah, I paid $2.99 for it, but I'm really thinking it was one of the Goodwills. It's much more expensive. It's a really expensive Goodwill. I think it was the same one I got the Thomas from. The Thomas and that mini from. But $2.99 for this. I have a lot of money over here to spend. I have a lot of money to spend right now, but this is $2.99 for anyone? Really? What does this do? It's a bobblehead. Cool. It's a spring, and look what it does. It goes backwards. It doesn't want to stay in place. It kind of wants to bounce around, do whatever it wants. But I don't think this is worth $2.99 at a Goodwill. This is probably worth $2 at best. Like $1.99 at best. I had the money, so I got it. I'm not going to collect these anymore because I've gotten way too many of them. And I'm not going to show you because it'll just be weird, but like my filming room behind me, it's a mess. I'll just say it, I won't show it. It's a mess behind me. Behind this table that you see, it's a mess. Here's all this stuff that I got at the Outlet Goodwill, the one with the bulk kind of stuff that they they charge you by how much it weighs, not like they don't like manually detect what its worth is. But this is from that Steam Along Thomas set, which I think is a genius idea. Even though I'm not into this stuff anymore, I'm not sure if there's anything like this today, but it would be great, the Trackmaster 2, although I truly hate that. I'm not going to put it together right now. I'm not going to put it together, but I'm going to put it into my Trackmaster bin of, not Trackmaster, Tomy / Motor Road and Rail bin. It didn't come with the Thomas that was Steam Along, but I can find one of those on eBay, even if they're mostly going to be broken. Yeah, and you would like have Annie go onto there. I'm not going to say year date at all because this is a generic, not generic, but it's an iconic Thomas piece. Comes with the standard tunnel that you see in like every other Tomy set, which I think you'd like, I'm not going to chew it all, but I think you like pull that down to reveal what's underneath. Oh yeah, it's like glued, I can't, but you can kind of see a split right there. Here's like the bridge thing that I think it would go, like you'd put that under there. I got the instructions with it, like I just found them when I was digging through them bins. Yeah, as I said, there's no Thomas included, but the instructions tell you how to put it together. I'm not sure if I have every single piece. Well, I definitely know I don't have the Thomas, but you get what I mean. Like you can see right there. And do these come in like other languages? No. This will just go into my bin of Tomy tracks that I use, and I'm going to be making a movie in the future. Yes, I know I said I'm done with Thomas, but I mostly am done with Thomas, but I'm still going to make this movie. Using my trains, I'm going to make some Tomy remakes. Yeah, isn't that going to be fun? Like just, boom. Die. Duh. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put those in the bin and move on to Okay, my mom wants me to leave, so I'll be leaving pretty soon. These two things I got had dead batteries. I'm going to be breathing hard because I just ran up the stairs. And I got some new batteries to put in them. I already checked what batteries they use. So there. I'm going to get that off. Okay, so let's put this in. Put these batteries in. Battery shot. Although this camera doesn't want to focus on things close up. On this Disneyland thing that you would have gotten it at Mini. Notice how a lot of these are from that. Okay, that battery does not want to go in, so these kind of like want to pop back out of their springy thing that they have to pop into. Okay. I'm doing this while it's lifted, having it put this thing back, and it's not just that, there's also like a screw you have to put in. You don't have to, but I'm just going to do that for nostalgia issues, like I leave my Goodwill stickers on everything I get for fun, because it's fun to me. It's like I would never put a sticker on like that myself. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, yep, that's, yeah, that's, yep. The arms move? No, they don't move. This would be like to light your way when you're at Disneyland or Disney World, wherever I think I said that. No, it just says Disney, but I assume this came from the parks. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Maybe I should take the batteries out of that. But there's also this other one, which takes two AA's. So I'll put them in. There, and then there's a pack that you have to screw back on. to get it to work, and I believe it can, yeah, I can use also the flathead. I like the screws that can do that today, except for my camera tripod screw that I'm using right now, the camera tripod I'm using to film this. Oh, and at the time of filming this, the last video I uploaded was, you know, the re-upload of the chicken run stuff and the ants bonus features, which I'm like, oh, the views on that are great. Thank you, followers / subscribers. You've been great. And now I'm getting much more views that I'm uploading again. And this is, I think, this is the first video that's like made originally for YouTube as I'm coming back. Like all those other videos just uploaded, they were made for Daily Motion. But this is the first one made specifically for YouTube. I better switch that on and then close this thing on her back. Which might take a little bit of precision. Is that the word? I don't know. I'm not going to edit these. These are just vloggy style. I don't know if this is going to be like perfect. But yeah, I'm not talking that bad. Okay, let me see, does this work? Yep, it works. Yeah, I know, I got so many more minis than Mickey's, probably because they show up more. Oh well. Red. I thought that was a 1. Oh well. Pink. Blue. Green. And then is there a 5? Yeah, there's a yellow 5. Okay. Now what? Okay.
Can you find the color green?
Oh, I got it.
That's right. Can you find the square shape? That's right. Can you find the number 1? That's right. Can you find the square? That's right. Can you find the number 1? That's right. Can you find the color pink? That's right.
Yes, I'm not talking.
The color green. That's right. Can you find the triangle shape? That's right.
That's what I just did.
Can you find the number 4? Can you find the
Let's
let's learn?
learn.
Let's learn. Let's learn.
That's it.
Red. Let's learn. Red.
But that's weird.
Blue.
I can't change it from blue.
Minnie Mouse. Red.
It just says red every time. I don't know why, but they don't say like 1 or heart ever. But yeah, you get the idea. Thanks for watching. I know I've never said, I don't think I've ever said this. No, turn that off. I don't think I've ever said this at the end of the video, but thanks for watching. Click the like button, subscribe, and leave some comments. I don't get very many comments on my videos recently, but I'd like some comments as much as I can. Like on my aunt's video with 500 views, I don't get any comments. It's weird, and I reply to every comment I get, even comments that annoy me. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye for now.